Hey yo, what's good, my man? So listen, bro, you have to come back. The GPU prices are finally going down. But the global economy is going down. €1 is $1. And you still get no bitches.
So after finishing my exams, I'm back.
Oh my god!
So after sitting for more than a month, the PC we built in the last episode was sold, and it was sold for quite a decent price of €780, making us €160 profit. But here's the thing, we still have the leftover 40 from part 6, giving me a budget of 820 European rupees to spend. How about that? So, did we spend the money wisely? You'll be the judge. And coming in at a price of €170, we got a used i7-10700. And because the processor isn't overclockable and there was like one used option which was more expensive than new, I purchased this brand new Gigabyte motherboard for €65. Afterwards, I had to make a hard choice. Get it? Hard drive, harder. So this Western Digital 3TB chunk of metal popped up for €35 and I bought it immediately. RAM choice of mine for this episode could have been better because of the low speed, I have to admit, but basically I bought the 16GB kit for €35 just because it was cheap. And it had radiators and HyperX on it. And yeah, but it's slow. As for the cooling, I found a really good deal for a brand new tower cooler which came in at only $12.50. And now the most important component, RTX 3060 Ti, which comes with a pretty fun little story. So basically I picked this thing up for €370 from a guy who swore that he used it for gaming and was upgrading to a newer unit. But before starting to film this episode, I used that 3060 Ti for another build and had to look for a new one. But the ad for the same 3060 was still up, so I called from a different phone number and guess what? The guy was still upgrading. Well, at least I got it for $360 this time. Oh, I almost forgot. So basically, new computer case prices are quite high at the moment, so I got a slightly used Deepcool Metro X50 RGB case with a Corsair TX750 power supply as a combo deal for €70. And with the costs added up, we have a grand total of €766.50. Bro, I'm under the budget again. Let's just see how games perform. But like, what did you expect from RTX 3060 Ti and a recent i7? Because basically every game performed flawlessly. Like, who gets on average 450 FPS in CSGO? Like, at least to me it doesn't seem usual. I'm not used to that. Or let's take Cyberpunk 2077 for example. I did not enjoy that game very much because of the like but now I set the settings on Ultra as a joke and got insane looking graphics at around 100 FPS, or ray tracing on Ultra and still around 60? I wasn't ready for this, honestly. As for the AAA racing game category, I chose not to revive Forza 4. It is dead again in Cheap Bastard channel and dead overall, I guess. So in Forza Horizon 5, using Ultra preset, I got these benchmark results. And in Red Dead Redemption 2, I also got these really nice benchmark results, but after Cyberpunk, the performance felt only adequate. Now, I did not expect that, but I was surprised once again in Warzone, and not by the FPS numbers as you would expect. It was weird to me that the CPU bottlenecked and bottlenecked pretty heavily, like the GPU was hovering only at 60% of usage. So what did we learn from this? Well, as it turns out, you can build a pretty decent system for around $750. As always, I thank you very much for watching and I wish you to enjoy the remains of the summer. I'll put this PC for sale and let's just meet in another part of flipping a PC to €1,000.